Well, the Israel-US war on Iran has spiraled into a full-blown conflict across West Asia, and both sides continue to intensify attacks. In the latest, sirens have been heard in Dubai and loud explosions have been reported in Abu Dhabi. Action continues in Iran too. Plumes of smoke were seen rising across various parts of Tehran as US-Israeli airstrikes continued to pound the Iranian capital. Israeli military says it has begun a fresh wave of large-scale strikes across Tehran. Iranian media reported several loud explosions in the Iranian capital. Earlier, explosions also rocked the Iranian city of Sanandaj, sending clouds of black smoke rising into the air. US military shared footage of missiles being fired as part of Operation Epic Fury, and the missiles were fired from the USS Bainbridge warship. On the other hand, Israel too released videos showing aerial strikes on what it says were missile launches in Iran. Israeli airstrikes also hit the Hezbollah strongholds of South Beirut after Israel issued a warning to the residents. According to Lebanon's health ministry, at least 3 people have been killed in Israeli strikes along Beirut's airport highway. Lebanese authorities say a total of 102 people have been killed in the Israeli strikes so far. As the fighting escalates, Israeli tanks were seen being transferred to the border with Lebanon. Now, Iran continues to retaliate to the Israeli-US attack. It launched a new wave of strikes across the Gulf. Fresh round of explosions were heard over the Qatari capital, Doha, with Qatar's defense ministry saying its military intercepted an incoming missile attack. Qatar has also begun evacuating residents living near the US embassy in Doha as a precautionary measure. The war has now spilled beyond West Asia after a pair of Iranian drones flew across the border into Azerbaijan and injured 2 people at an airport in the Nakhchivan exclave. Another drone landed close to a school building in a nearby village. Azerbaijan President Ilham Aliyev has accused Iran of terrorism and vowed to retaliate. Iran, on the other hand, has blamed Israel for the attack. Iran also launched a fresh round of missiles at Israel. Explosions were heard in Jerusalem after warnings of incoming Iranian missile fire. Now, Iran's Revolutionary Guards claim they hit an US oil tanker with a missile in the north of the Persian Gulf and set it on fire. The alleged attack comes hours after Iran vowed to avenge the sinking of its warship in the Indian Ocean. Earlier, US Secretary of War Pete Hegseth had confirmed that the US torpedoed and sank an Iranian frigate off the coast of Sri Lanka. As the Gulf faces the heat of Iranian retaliation, France has allowed US aircraft on some of its bases in West Asia, and this comes after Spain came under intense US pressure for refusing to allow Washington to use its bases. However, Spain has said that it will send its most advanced frigate to protect Cyprus after a drone strike on the British base Akrotiri.